What is your crush thinking about? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another Love Pick a Card reading. We're looking at what your crush is thinking about you in general, and then romantic thoughts they might be having about you, and then what they're thinking about just in general today or at this time, and will they make a move? Just to let you know, I do have a 20% off summer sale going on for all my personal readings. The link for that is below. It's on my website. This is a timeless reading, however, and it will resonate whenever you pick this reading, or if this reading somehow magically appears on your page. This reading is for you. It will resonate. And we have 4 piles here. We choose a pile based on the number, the image, the colors, the crystals, or the emojis that resonate with you. And with that, I hope you enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 10 with the Amazonite. We're looking at what your crush is thinking. We're going to see what they think about you. And then what's on their mind just in general, and will they make a move towards you? All right, so let's start with what do they think about you in general, overall? Pink rose, grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Oh, they definitely think you're very sweet, very pretty, like feminine pretty, and very graceful. They definitely like look at your movements, the way you move, the way you smile, the way you laugh, the way you pull back your hair. They catch you a lot. They catch you smiling or laughing when you're talking to someone else, or if you're talking in a group, or if they just are in the same room as you, they can't help but keep looking at you or trying to catch your reactions to things. They're mesmerized by you. Yeah, I'm getting like daylight. They like seeing you in the sun. Yeah, it makes them feel very like wholesome. It gives like living secluded in a cabin in the woods with like a river or stream running close by, and picking wildflowers kind of vision, you know? So they definitely see you in a very pure, loving light. Let's see, Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. See, normally I feel like a tarot card reader here would be like, oh, but they see your sexy side and they think you're like a freak in the bed, you know, and you know, they want to see you in naughty ways, but that's not what I'm getting here. With the Scorpio energy, I am really getting that you've been through things, or you are currently going through something. You're currently coming out of something, or something of that sort. Like they can tell that you've been dealing with something. Maybe they've heard around the office that you know your apartment flooded, or there was a fire, or you know something happened with the family or health or something, the car. Or you just have that kind of energy around you where it's just like, you know, you take things very seriously. Everything matters, whether it's getting the perfect gift for a friend's birthday or a friend's wedding or something, or you know, picking out the color for this room, or you know, something on a bigger scale, like helping a sibling with their newborn child, or visiting a friend in the hospital or something like that. Like everything is taken with a lot of severity, a lot of importance. It's so interesting because they see you so very graceful. And I think it's because they see you as someone who takes everything and like responsibly. You definitely try to make everything a priority. So they imagine what you would be like if you had less responsibilities, less things on your plate. That's where they're daydreaming of you in these like simple settings, or like it's just me and you on vacation, or you know, on this island, or in this resort, or in this room, or you know, they fantasize about you in like simple ways, because I feel like you have a lot of important things that you have to deal with, whether it's in work or at home or just in your life in general. And so they fantasize about what you would be like if they took you out of this crazy chaotic world. But I think you enjoy some of it. You enjoy some of your day-to-day responsibilities, but I do think sometimes you get overwhelmed. But you do handle things with the utmost importance, and that's why people feel like they can rely on you. And that's why people feel like they can fantasize about living the good life with you, because you'd make sure everything's okay. They feel safe and comfortable and stable with you enough to think about you in that way. Okay, so let's see what your crush is thinking about you in the romantic sense. 3 of Rings, group date. Yeah, they want to hang out with you because you're in your personal power. No matter what's going on in your life, you seem to have a handle over everything, or at least you aren't afraid to take it on and do what's necessary to get through it, and you know, figure it out if you don't know the steps already. And they kind of want to bring up something more casual just to get to know you more and not make it so intense and so like too heavy for you at this time, like a date, you know, or they don't want to put an extra thing on your plate. They don't want to make you more anxious or anything. So they kind of want to try to get you to like go out with like the office, or if you have mutual friends, with other friends, or something of that sort. So it takes the pressure off of you. They don't mind. They would ask you on a date, but they're literally don't want to push you to for something that might be too much for you at this time. Yeah. Yeah, while still kind of showing interest in you. Interesting. Or maybe you two have met in a group date, or you will be meeting this person on a group date or getting to know them better. But yeah, I do feel like at least one other person is involved. So it could be like that person's going to be the third wheel and you two are just going to hit it off, or like, you know, be talking most of the time. Or, you know, like a group of people. But yeah, it's definitely, there's something about a group date going on. It could be that you're meeting them at an event, but there's like, you know, not like a thousands of people, but maybe like a smaller group. Yeah, either this has already happened and they're trying to invite you out to another one, or they're trying to like get to know you better, and they want to make sure it's not too overwhelming for you, or something like that. Or maybe you have mutual friends, you already know some similar people, so it's easy to kind of get you to go out with them that way. Yeah. But they definitely want to hang out with you. Yeah, if this isn't someone new coming in, this is someone like you might meet them in a group setting. Temperance. Oh, wow. Oh, so interesting. This person has like many arms. Yeah, I feel like that's so you. Um, like someone who is constantly has her hand in like so many things. And the Temperance card is just basically someone who can handle all worlds. Like you can handle your work life, your outside of work life. You have a good balance with everything, or you try to keep a good balance. You're aware if something is imbalanced and you work to get it balanced again, or if you want to focus on something in your life more, you'll make sure it's appropriate, make sure it works for you. Yeah. They feel like you would be able to take on a relationship or take on going on a date or something, but you are always working on so many things that this person is trying to not add on to your already busy schedule. Yeah, so when it comes to what they're thinking about you romantically, they're trying to figure out a way that they can hang out with you, get to know you more, see you again, but in a more casual setting and with other people around, so it's not too overwhelming for you. If it might be, they don't know, and so they can make it obvious that they're interested and talk to you more, but not be a whole nother addition to your life right now. You know, all of a sudden they're trying to slowly, casually get to know you better. So when they think about you romantically, they have a goal in mind. They are definitely set on trying to get you to come out and talk to them. Yeah, in a way that would make you comfortable. Oh, wow. They keep thinking, talking about your comfort and talking about your not overwhelming you, not adding onto your plate. So this person's really considerate. Maybe they picked up something from your personality or your traits or how you've talked to other people or what you've posted about on your social media. They maybe picked up something about you where maybe you mentioned something that, you know, like you can't take one more thing, you know, on your plate right now, or you have a lot going on, or it would be nice to just kind of hang out more and on the weekends, you know, wish you had more free time for that. Or an activity you like doing, and they're like, hey, yeah, we can do this. Like, I can get a bunch of people together. Yeah, let's do this. You want to do this? Like, I can get you some. I can get a group together for us to do that activity or whatever. Yeah, very cute. Okay, so what are they thinking about just in general? What are they thinking about? What's on their mind? Who is this person? What do they think about? You know? Community. Yeah, so I do feel like there's like, okay, so with the group date and the community, I do feel like you two meet with mutual friends or something like that, with mutual people you know. So at the workplace, or, you know, you're friends of a friend or a family friend, or you two have the same group of friends. Maybe you had the same group of friends back then, or maybe you have the same group of friends now. Maybe you're a newcomer, maybe they're a newcomer to this group. Maybe it's like the neighborhood, maybe you're new to that town, the city, that country. But there's definitely strong ties with this person and the people you both mutually know, or the people around them. They're closely knit to them. Maybe they feel like you'd fit in well with that community, or with their family, with their friends, or something like that. So that's why they keep bringing up other people to kind of come along. Or maybe you met through the same community. If this isn't something you're in right now, maybe this is something that's coming up for you soon, an opportunity coming up for you soon, to be in this like-minded community where the two of you will meet if you're single. Okay, Living light energy. See the beauty in life. I got like living light retreat or something like that. I feel like there is a retreat that has a similar name. But yeah, I do. Maybe you two go on like a retreat together, maybe a spiritual retreat or some sort of like health thing or whatever you two have a similar interest in. Maybe you're thinking about going on one now, taking a class or something like that. I do feel like you meet this person because I associate this card, the living light, with like connections between people, like-minded people. So I do feel like you meet this person in a group of like-minded people, or you met this person through like-minded people, and there's this home feeling where you kind of hang out with a lot of these people all the time, or you will be. Yeah. See the beauty in life. Maybe this is a new formed group. Maybe this is a new thing. Everyone's meeting each other for the first time, and you know, everyone's hitting it off, everyone's getting along, and they're finding beauty in that, like finding beauty in finding like-minded people that they feel like these are my people. These are people I can talk to, and you're amongst that group, and they're like, oh yeah, she's interesting. I kind of want to get to know her. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So yeah, they are very like community or friends or people focused right now. If it's a workplace thing, maybe, you know, they're new or they're just getting to know people that work there, and they're vibing. They're really liking the people around them. Oh, that's great for your person, pile 10. Okay, so will they make a move? This is the most probable timeline that I'm reading for. So this is the most probable action that they will take. And, you know, the future is not set in stone. Date! Ooh, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Yes! Oh my gosh, pile 10. I'm so excited for you. It's right under the group date card. I knew it. I told you. Yay. So this is so exciting. So I do feel like you have a date with this person. For a lot of you, this is someone new. This is someone, you know, crush. We're doing a reading on a crush, right? So this is something new, and, you know, maybe you've had a crush on each other for a while, or this is something new, and it does seem like, yeah, they're working themselves up to a date. They're trying to get you on a group date because they feel like that's what's gonna make you more comfortable, but they would take a one-on-one date like anytime. Yeah, you're definitely getting a date out of this at the least. And I do feel like, yeah, if you already know this person or you've been with this person, like I do feel like there's a nice date coming up for you, pile 10, that you'll appreciate. Maybe you two have been hanging out with other people for a very long time, friends, families, you know, events and such. And now it's finally like, yes, it's just us two. We can have like a date night finally, or, you know, a romantic weekend getaway. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ooh, this is going to be spur of the moment. Okay, interesting. So I feel like their intention is to try to get you on a group date. So whether they get you on the group date or not, I feel like if you go on that group date, they will spontaneously ask you out on a date, pile 10. Just randomly be like, hey, you know what? I really enjoyed getting to know you. Or I really enjoyed this conversation. I would love to continue it. Would you want to go out with me? Or if you don't have time, maybe like, you know, give me a call later today or something. We can set something up. Or, you know, it's like in the moment, because they're just feeling the vibe so hard, and they're like, I have to ask her out. You know, so it happens spontaneously. Maybe they have a plan to kind of casually get to know you, but then like the moment strikes, you know, like the mood strikes, and it's like, yeah, I have to ask this person out. Like they have to be feeling something for me too. Like this is sparks. Like they got to feel it, right? Yeah, so I feel like they spontaneously ask you to date. If you've known this person for a while, or you're dating them, or you have a relationship with them, it's kind of like, you know, you two are just having a day. You're just hitting it off, having a good conversation after work, or you're having dinner, and you're like, you know what, we haven't hung out for a long time, just me and you. Like, let's do something. Let's do something this weekend. Yeah, just me and you. Like, I would love that. Let's do that. It's really cute. Okay. Pile 10, I'm really excited for you. You definitely have like a date in coming up. It seems like you're a busy person, busy bee here. But the I think, me personally, what I love about this reading, this for you, Pile 10, is that you have so much going on. It feels like a very busy time in your life. But you have a handle over everything. You have a good head on your shoulders, and I feel like you're ready for this next step in your love life. And it feels like you have good people around you. You know, that's wonderful. That's really warm. I feel like that's a good place to be when you have good connections around you, good connections with people, the right people. That's heaven on earth. You're doing something right, Pile 10. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate like a comment to let me know that you like readings like this. It's a new topic for me. Just to let you know, I do have 20% off sale going on for my readings at the time that I post this. It's on my website, the link for which is below. I have readings for current love and new love coming in, so you can like pick and choose and customize it the way you want it if you're interested, because this is a really good summer of love for sure. So with that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 20 with the blue Argonite. We're looking at what your crush is thinking. We're going to be looking at what your crush thinks about you in general, and then romantically, and then what they think about just in general. What's on their mind? You know, who is this person? What are they thinking about usually? And then will they make a move towards you? So let's start with, what do they think about you in general? Graciousness and benevolence, the Snapdragon. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Okay, I do feel like they did a small nice thing for you, or you did a small nice thing for them, or many nice things. Maybe you two do nice things for each other, just little things here and there, you know, like maybe it's at the workplace, or maybe you two were at an event together and, you know, you were setting up or something, you needed help, or, you know, just something like you dropped your pen and they picked it up, you know, or you were at a grocery store, you know, you dropped your wallet, or, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, so I feel like there was like a small kind gesture, at least one, and that is what kind of launched this crush. And for some of you, this has been like kind of like a back and forth, where it's like, oh yeah, like if they need help or if you need help, like you guys kind of help each other out in little ways, and it's like kind of flirtatious, and like, you know, it's kind of telling that, you know, you or them might have a little crush on each other, just because it's like, you know, you tend to want to help those people that you have a crush on, because you like them and you want them to like you back, so you you know, you help them. Let's see, you know, if you're moving into a different place and they catch you, they're like, oh yeah, let me help you bring in a box, or, you know, like, I made some extra cookies, let me pass them on. You know, like little kind gestures that turn into a little bit of flirtation. Okay, what else do they think about you in general? The Moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. They feel like you might take care of yourself. I'm getting this image of like, I don't know, maybe like an apartment or something, like something out of like a TV show or a movie, and it's like you had to go down and get your mail or something, and you have a mask on your face, and your hair's in like on a towel, and you know you're like kind of taking care of yourself that day or something. You're about to like jump in the bath or something, and they catch you, and they're like, oh yeah, like this woman takes care of herself, you know, she make sure she's taken care of. Maybe they caught you talking on the phone to a friend. Maybe at the end of the conversation you thank your friend, like, oh, thank you for hearing me vent about this thing. I just needed to get it off my chest. Like, there's something about self-care, self-love, taking care of yourself. And like, if this person, they kind of made a direct correlation to, if this person can take care of their own emotional needs that good, they can help take care of other people's emotional needs as well. This is a keeper. This is someone who's good to have as a friend, good to have as a partner, good to have as a boss or a coworker or anything. It's a good person to have in your life, because this person knows a thing or two about taking care of yourself, and that can make you productive in everything in life. Yeah, because if you have an emotional problem in any part of your life, it's going to affect all of your life. And everything's going to, you know, be at a standstill, or not move in the direction you want it to move, or hold you back, or get worse. Any part of your life, if you just have one emotional problem. And you might think it's only related to that one part of your life, like your love life or your career. Like, no, it's going to affect everything else. So this person is maybe they're super aware of it, that maybe they grew up in a household where people weren't aware of their emotions, or maybe they grew up in a household where people were. But there's something about this person can pick up on when someone is really good at taking care of their own emotional needs, which is a key important for this person. You can't be nice to me in a relationship if you can't be nice to yourself. That's what I'm hearing from them. Wow. Okay. So what about romantically? What are their thoughts about you romantically? That bitch. Queen of Mirrors. It says the bitch. I can't swear too many times, otherwise I'll get demonetized. But I said that bitch. So I'm thinking like, like, here's someone who's not afraid to say no, to stand up to people, to make sure she gets what she wants out of the deal. You know, he respects that. This person really, really expects your ability to look out for yourself, make sure you're taken care of in whatever situation is happening, and then can proceed to help other people, or look at what else can come from that situation. Good things can come from that situation. But you take care of yourself or your people or your situation first, and then you can take care of more things if you need to. They respect that. They respect the heck out of you, Pile 20, because they feel like you're the kind of person who can get things done. Like, you're not going to shy away. You're not going to have people push you over. Yeah, you're not a doormat. You'll get things done. Take care of your emotional needs. Take care of what needs to be done. And then can also take care of other people, or take care of other things that need to be done. Like, something about, it's not selfish, it's self-care. Wow. It's funny because I feel like that could be taken as someone who's really egotistical or selfish or something like that. But you understand that you need to take care of yourself if you're going to try to help anyone else. Maybe you have been pushed over in the past. Maybe this person has been pushed over in the past and has, like, you know, and so they look at you and they're like, yeah, that's what I want to be. Usually in romantic love partnerships, you adore the other person. You want to be like that other person, and qualities that you admire, qualities that you wish that you had in yourself or you like in yourself, is the qualities that will stand out to you in your romantic partner. So your person, pile 20, they must be someone who can also take care of things. Maybe they were a pushover in the past, and so they respect people who can take care of themselves, and then take care of more on top of that after they've taken care of themselves. They don't think it's selfish. They think it's necessary, and they've seen the downside of that. Maybe in a past partner, maybe in their own life. They respect that. You got game, pile 20. Okay, what else do they think about you romantically? The 8 of Arms, the 8 of Wands. Oh, wow. What an image. It's a woman tied up and hanging. I don't want to get all like BDSM in here, but like with those heels and those ropes, ooh. I'm not even going to touch that. I am not getting demonetized. But I think you can get the picture. They want to do some stuff. Or they, you know, they can fantasize about you a lot in really fetishy, sexualized ways. Yeah, I'm hearing dominatrix. So they might like you. They might like you wearing a lot of like leather and black and, you know, tight clothing, or I don't know, like role-playing clothing or something like that. But I feel like yeah, they think that you would look good in that. Let's just say it would be very spicy in the bedroom. I'm gonna skip to the next part because I do not. There's a comment on an old video, old reading that someone just commented recently, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get demonetized. And trust me, with the amount of light that I have from the amount of discipline I've had over the years, the amount of crazy experiences that I've had in my life, I have the darkness to match the light, right? You had to choose the light. You had to, and the most, like, the greatest spiritual leaders and teachers and practitioners, they can do that magic or power or use their abilities in dark just as equal to their light. But you had to choose light. You had to choose that path. Trust me, that's not a path I'm gonna go down. I'm not gonna monetize like graphic novels of any sort. Erotica, I can do erotica really good, but I don't want to put my name on it. You know, family and friends know about this channel. But not even just that. I don't want to make money doing something like that. Okay. And no shade to people who do. Everyone's at their own level, learning and growing. You know, I've had my experiences in the past, but that's in the past. All right. So let's go to what are they thinking about just in general? What's on their mind? What is this person thinking? Bloom in reverse. And I like how the color of this back of this card matches this. It's very like galaxy type colors. Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Yeah. And the bloom came out in reverse. So I do feel like they've kind of shrunken. They feel like they've gotten withered. They've gotten smaller. Maybe they've lost their confidence. Because I talked so much about like the dark side for like a minute, especially sexually. This person might have gone down a really deep and dark addiction issue, or it might have resurfaced again for them. They might have a PORN addiction. They might have a drug addiction, or they might have some sort of bad habit that is like a dark cloud looming over them. I do feel like it's a reoccurring thing, but it's something they've been working on and have been improving in. For some of you, they're just going through a dark night of the soul. They lost their confidence. You know, maybe they don't feel like they have their game as much as they used to. You know, every divine life on this beautiful earth goes through trials and tribulations and challenges and obstacles to overcome, and that makes you stronger and a better person for going through that suffering, to go through a period of time of understanding yourself, deepening the understanding of yourself and the world and why these bad things happen. Yeah, facing the darkness. So yeah, I feel like they might be going through a dark night of the soul, a minor one, or they got out of it, but you know, it still kind of cycles back until it's completely won over. Yeah, I could see that now. I could see why they kind of looked at your emotional maturity and the way you handle yourself and want to kind of replicate it or kind of learn from that. They want to be able to put themselves first. Maybe they've lost themselves by continuously putting other people ahead of themselves. Maybe they are harsh on themselves, you know. Yeah. It's a dark place where their head is at, which is probably why these fetishes kind of overtake their mind sometimes. It's natural to have urges and find people attractive and have, you know, fantasy like sexual thoughts, but when it gets to a point where you can't control it and it overtakes your life or makes life more difficult for you, that's a problem, right? And I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I'm just gonna say it because I'm a light worker. That's what I do. Once you pursue a spiritual path, once you get stronger and spiritual path, self-mastery, becoming the best version of yourself, you'll be able to look at sexual encounters with others or think of people in that sexual way very lovingly and light-filled way, which is really extremely hard to do if you had issues in that, or if you had issues with dark experiences in the past, or substances or things like that, because you spent a lot of time, your mind has spent a lot of time in that negative dark space, and it takes a long time to conquer that. So good on your person, Pile 20, for taking the right steps. It's a journey, right? All right, so what will they do in this connection? Will they make a move? Will they make a move? Camera, reminiscing, keepscape, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Keepsake. I feel like they're in awe of you, and they're trying to live this like picture perfect life. They're trying to pretend that they're this awesome person. They're trying to emulate the kind of person they think that you would like, but they're not there yet. So be aware, pile 20. Like, yeah, this person might like you. They might have a crush on you too. And be aware that they might be trying to be something that they're not, or not yet. Just something to think about before trying to pursue something. You have free will. You can do whatever you wish. And this is also the most probable action they will take. The future is not set in stone, but it does seem like this person comes into your life for a moment, but it's like your vibes are so different, your frequencies are different, they're like vacationing with you because you're so pleasant, you're so awesome to be around. They can learn from you, you have it together, you can help them, but they're nowhere near the person you deserve, pile 20, or at least not yet. Can't say anything finite for the future, King of Wands. In fact, there is a chance that they will become the kind of person you want them to be in the future. I'm sorry, pile 20, but if you're gonna let me, if you would allow me to just speak the things that Spirit is bringing through, the truth, you might have a little thing with this person. You might date them for a while, or even a short bit. They might become the person you always dreamt of being with in the future, like a long, long, distant future from now. And they'll always look back to you with fondness and like remember you as someone who was very helpful and sweet and got them on the right path. But I feel like pile 20, no matter what happens with this person, whether you decide to pass or go on a few dates or have a short-term thing or even a long-term thing, you know, if you're willing to wait like decades, because that's how long it's going to take possibly, yeah, they'll eventually get to the place that you want them to be. Like, I'm hearing 20, 25 to 30 years. And you're probably not going to wait that long. You know, very few people are going to go into a marriage knowing that this person's not going to be at the level you want them to be, that you deserve, because you've managed to get yourself to that level for a long time. You might have another relationship by then. You might enter another, you know, long-term relationship. Maybe you'll find the one in that time. Maybe something will happen. Maybe you'll see them in the future. But, you know, for some of you, you're a little bit younger, or you're, you know, haven't had too many relationships yet. And so this would be like a fun relationship to have, or, you know, you're in between relationships, or you don't really want to date seriously right now. If that's the case, you know, a little fun doesn't hurt anyone. It might hurt at the end, but, you know, this might be an experience you want to go through to learn and grow your soul. And if not, you've got to pass. That's up to you, pile 20. I just gave you the information. Don't shoot the messenger. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. Just to let you know, I do have a 20% off summer sale going on at the time that I post this reading. The information is in the description box. The link to my website where the readings is also in the description. You can there's like a lot of different kinds of readings. You can customize it. You can do your love or the crush that you have in mind, or a new person coming in. It's very customizable. Yeah, if you're interested, because this is the summer of love. I've been predicting that for years. This is the summer of love. A lot of people are finding true love this summer, especially with this. It's a sign of the times. It's what's going on with the collective. So yeah, let me know if you enjoy this reading. This topic is a new topic for me, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 30. The diopside. We're looking at what your crush is thinking. We're gonna look at what they're thinking about you, just in general and romantically, and then what they're thinking about just in general. Who is this person? What do they think about day to day? You know, what's on their mind? What's in their thoughts? And also, will they make a move? So let's start with, what is your crush thinking about you in general? Yellow rose. Oh, wow. Enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend, my world. Oh, wow. So I do feel like this person finds your friendship to be very valuable. For some of you, like, you're their best friend. They can't wait to live out their life with this soulmate in a friend that they found. For some of you, they're worried about moving into something more because it might mean not having your friendship, ruining the friendship if things go south, or, you know, what if things change? If this is someone new coming into your life, it might be a friendship or something that starts as a friendship that grows into a romantic relationship. And another group of you, this is someone who you make fast friends with and immediately know this is one of those relationships where it's precious because you're best friends with the person that you love the most in this world. So yeah, a lot of excitement. So there's 4 different kinds of folks that this reading, this pile, will resonate with. All right. So what else do they think about you in general? Sagittarius. Optimism, exploration, and freedom. Wow. Enthusiasm and then optimism. Yeah, they feel like you're just a bright personality, very, very bold, very bubbly, very shiny, glittery. Yeah. Fresh of breath air, like a bright sunny day, sunlight on your face, joy, a pleasure just to be around. Your energy is so awesome, positively wonderful, I'm hearing. Anything is an adventure, going to the farmer's market or just, you know, walking across the field, just, you know, hitting up the mall or going to like a really weird like restaurant or dive bar that you would never go to normally. Like everything is an adventure when the two of you are together. Like no one else, nothing else matters. You always have each other's back and you're always just having fun wherever you go. Can't stop talking. Endless amount of things that you can talk about. Have the same sense of humor. Always just laughing. Wow. I feel like one or both of you are the kind of people that, yeah, you talk a little bit here and there, but you go get tired of talking all the time. But this person, no, like it just can non-stop talk with this person. You're so fun. I want to do everything with you. Can I come over tomorrow and watch that movie that we were talking about? I can't believe you haven't watched it, bitch. Just kidding. Yeah, your best friend. I feel like this is the kind of person that like is constantly coming over, constantly hitting up your phone, sharing like the perfect memes and, you know, making fun of you in the most funny, precious way. Always standing up for you if anyone like even looks at you funny. Always down to do whatever it is you want to do. Yeah. Wow. I'm like, am I describing like a platonic friend here or like a crush, a potential lover? And I'm like, no, it's a lover. It's like their friendship is that close. And I'm like, wow. It's amazing. Okay, so sorry, when I slow down and talk, sometimes talk really slowly, sometimes it's because I'm like talking to spirit. I'm like, really? Is this like a platonic friend, or like, same sex, or what is this, like a gay best friend, or what is this? Like, no, it's them. Wow. Okay. So what do they think about you romantically? Three of Roses. Next destination, exploration, destination. Wow, yeah. I feel like one card always like is leading to another. So I do feel like it's always off to the next adventure. I feel like you two are the kind of people that always have like something to look forward to, whether it's like a concert or a dinner Friday night, or some gossip you need to tell each other, or a vacation next month. And once that vacation is done, you have like a week or two where you're down and you're like automatically thinking about the next vacation or the next trip or something. Yeah, it's always like, next adventure, what are we doing next? It's a very young energy, and whatever your age is, like I feel like that when the two of you together, it feels like you are teenagers, just a lot of fun. I was like really surprised Spirit was showing me this energy. I'm like, this is a really nice energy. Yeah, no wonder they just love being in your energy. I feel like you're like, the feeling's mutual. Okay, what else do they think about you romantically? Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands is, talking a lot. It was in reverse. So I feel like it's just like the two of you. I don't know if you two are like this with other people, or even if you're in a group of other people, you two are just talking to each other mostly. Like everyone else just kind of fades away. It's like you have to actively try not to be rude to the other people there, because you two can just talk to yourselves, like amongst yourselves, even at an event or something like that. You two prefer it that way, but other people exist, so you have to be, you have to entertain them too. You two are quite the duo. I feel like if you wanted to, you can be really good hostesses, have really fun game nights or dinner parties, or if when you two choose to entertain the rest of the group, you can put on like a good story or an act or show for other people, because you two are just like so in tune with each other. You can like tell a story really in a fun way, and pick up where the other person left off. So if this is someone like new coming in, like this is someone you'll have that energy with, and it'll happen like organically. Yeah. I feel like the two of you are thinking about going somewhere where you can get some like peace and quiet, but then you two will be talking the whole time. Yeah, and the Eight of Wands is also the Eight of Wands also like flirty messages. There might be a lot of texting going on, a lot of calls, a lot of dates, a lot of flirtation. It's called the Eight of Wands. It's also the Cupid's arrow card. Yeah, it might be something that like, if this is someone new coming in, it's like the Cupid's arrow hits you like out of nowhere, right? And both of you are just hitting it off, having so much fun. Yeah, you two got love each other's company. And yeah, with that amount of chemistry, yeah, the bedroom chemistry is off the charts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that chemistry translates. For sure. It's like you have a whole day of foreplay. So many inside jokes and such, You two are not shy about telling each other what you find cute about each other, whether it's just like while you're having lunch, or while in bed, you know, it's very fun and flirty, this connection. All right, so let's go into what do they think about in general? Just like day to day. Like, what do they think about? What's on their mind? You know, if you're curious or not. Leader in reverse. And shield. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Okay, so I feel like this person has been kind of hiding their light. It feels like they haven't been able to be their true self, and then they meet you and then they feel like, oh my goodness, like this is my other half, like we have so much in common. They can be their complete self around you. They're having so much fun. I feel like it's this time in your connection, whether it's new or you two have known each other for a while, it just feels like there's so much energy because it's like amplified, everything that you do, because they're being their true self or this new version of themselves for the first time, and it's making everything 10 times more fun, 10 times more memorable, 10 times more enjoyable. I feel like they can only be like that around you. They've been kind of just like shielding their energy, keeping themselves hidden from other people, their true self. And yeah, with you, they're hoping that they can like come out of their shell a little bit more and be more themselves around other people. They absolutely love your support, love and support. Well, you might not even know that you're supporting them in that way. Because they're so comfortable around you, they're getting more comfortable with themselves, with this authentic version of themselves that they've uncovered, or accepting more, or a new version of themselves that they have, you know, come into. You make them more comfortable, and they are eternally grateful to you. They're like, I don't know how I would have been able to do this if you weren't here. They may have or may have not have told you that how vital and important and grateful they are, how vital and important you are to this transition, and how grateful they are to you. Every day they think about how like grateful they are to have you in their life. All right, so will they make a move? Will this crush of yours make a move? Let's see. Palm tree, destination. Where are you two going? Somewhere warm, I think. I did see a poolside when I got that image of you two going on a trip or something. I did see some like a poolside or a resort or a really nice hotel. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Wow, strong like a palm tree. So I do feel like this is a connection that's going to endure. And whatever the situation is with the friendship part of this, they're either, you know, shy, or this starts out as friends and it evolves, or this is something new, or this is something that they don't want to mess up. I do feel like it does grow into a romantic relationship for some of you really quickly. For some of you, it's a little bit of a slow burn. But I feel like it happens exactly in the perfect way for the both of you. And it's like, this person is not going in anywhere. Who are you kidding? Who are they kidding? You two are not leaving each other's lives. You two are soulmates that found each other. That's so rare. And no matter what happens between the two of you, you two will be friends forever. Forever. Even if you two don't end up together and you have other partners, you two will be friends forever, and your partners will have to make, you know, deal with that. But I do feel like for most of you, like this is something that is durable like a diamond. It'll never break. Yeah, because there's like 25%, and 25% of you are like, this is something that's like a new friendship that quickly turns into something more. I feel like with you two, like it does turn into a romantic relationship pretty quickly, because you both recognize that this is the person who's going to give you that stability that you've always been looking for. You two really like traveling, or even traveling in your minds. Maybe you two are very intelligent and love to explore different topics of interest, or maybe you two do like physically going to different places of the country or different countries in general, or just make everything an adventure, even in like the same town or city that you live in. You two are the kind of people that like, you find your home and then you find all the other things outside of your home together. Explore things, whether that's mentally or physically. Experiences together, yeah. Like this, I'm getting. Stuck on each other. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, work card in reverse. Will they make a move? Okay, so I do feel like work is involved. So I think they might be even thinking about changing jobs in order to be closer to you, or changing jobs in order to be happier in life. So they have long-term happiness, or make more money, have long-term security, because I do feel like this is the connection that is going to motivate them, inspire them to do better for themselves. So the move that they're going to make in regards to this connection right now, if they were to make a move, because this is the most probable action they will take, because the future is not set in stone, but the most probable action that they will take in regards to this connection is actually not directly towards you, but outside of the connection, things that will keep them happy. So if they're not happy at their job, they're like, I have to make changes because I want to be happy, so I can provide them with happiness, so we can focus on our happiness together rather than let my work keep me down. If they feel like they need to make more money because they're like, I want to buy a ring for her, I want to buy a home for her, you know, I need to take care of things, have responsibilities, kids, whatever it is, you might see actions like that happening while you two are kind of sharing this friendship. So you might see them making big moves in their life, and that is a huge indication that they're trying to get themselves ready for the long-term potential of this connection. All right, pile 30. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. It lets me know that you like this reading, that's helpful, it resonates, and also that you like this new topic that I'm trying out. Just to let you know, I do have a 20% off summer sale going on for my personal readings. They're on my website, the link for which is below in the description. The readings that I have, they're very customizable. I have your person if you have a specific person in mind for a reading, or a new person if you want to know about a new person coming in, the next romantic connection coming in. Very customizable. So if you're interested in that, because this is the summer of love. I've been dubbing it the summer of love for 5+ years now. I feel this is a very special time on the planet. If you're highly spiritual, or if you keep up with energy updates, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you're interested, that's in the description. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 40, the Lepidalite. We're looking at what your crush is thinking about. We're going to look at what they think about you in general and romantically, and then what they're thinking about just in general, what's on their mind, who is this person, what they're thinking about now, if you're interested, and also will they make a move. So let's look at what they're thinking about you in general. Apple blossoms, choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of the apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Interesting. Okay. I feel like there's two things going on. Like spirit showing me like bosom, or like your, you know, boobs and butt. I don't know if you're a very curvy person, or you just dress very well for your body type. But your shape is very, very alluring and hard for them to miss. They are very attracted to your body, I'm getting. So that was like what hit me first. I'm like, wait a second. Like, they can't help but notice that first. But also, secondly, you're very smart, very intelligent. And they also think that you would be a really good like wife and mother. So I feel like they have like so many thoughts going on in their mind about you. It's kind of hard because like they're trying to compartmentalize it. They're like, you know, the sexy bits. And then they're like, oh, she's like super smart, like that's so sexy, like, oh, she can choose anyone, she knows so much, like I can learn so much from her, it would be fun to be in a relationship with her. Always interesting. She's respectable. I would never be embarrassed by her. And she also seemed like she'd be a really good person to be, you know, in a relationship with. If we ever had kids, like she'd be the perfect mother. Like there's too many thoughts going on with this person. It like hit them. Like I feel like if this is someone new that just came into your life, or someone that is about to come into your life, it like hits them like a lightning bolt, and they're just overcome with your perfection. Pile 40. If this is someone you have been dating or have known for a while, or have been in a relationship for a bit, they cease to be amazed by your magnificence. That's literally what I heard. Those specific words. Cease to be amazed by your magnificence. You're a magnificent woman. You're amazing. Like they can't get over how they even got you. They're still always they sometimes still get flustered and fumble on their words just because you look so good in that light or that outfit, or you know, sometimes you just say something that just takes their breath away, an idea or a concept, or just the way you speak. And the fact that you're nurturing, the way that you look when you're cooking, or out to dinner with them, or you know, just being kind to someone, I'm getting overwhelmed with their overwhelming energy. It's too much overwhelming energy, like just in general overwhelm. Wow, this person thinks very highly of you. Pile 40. Earth. Oh wow, I'm hearing like earth goddess. Persistence, patience, and practicality. I'm hearing Persephone. You're everything. Yeah, Persephone is the Greek goddess of the dead, the underworld, and the wife of Hades, but also associated with agriculture, vegetation, spring, and nature. Yeah. So I feel like a strong woman doesn't just have her light side, but also recognizes her dark side, right? The dark femme. And so yeah, you're someone who's persistent and patient. You allow your partner to come to their own conclusion, figure things out. You don't just solve everything for them. You don't just do everything for them. And you understand if, you know, people make mistakes, and to allow people to be human and make those mistakes. I feel like you're nearly perfect though, so you rarely do, but you understand. And practicality, you're good at everything. Powerful, you're good at everything. Yeah. It's hard not to love you. And it's hard not to want to be in love with you. I'm getting heartbreaker. Like it's like people. So I think people in the past may have stayed away from you because you're just like a triple threat. Pile 40. Like it's overwhelming. You're sexy, you're dangerous, you're mysterious, you have this dark femme, and you have control of that part of you. You're nurturing, you're kind, you're gentle, you're motherly, you're nurturing, you have a good handle on your emotions, you're intuitive, you have that side of you. And then you're also very intelligent, very wise, have a lot of experiences, have a lot of knowledge, know a lot of things, can do a lot of things, have skills. Like you're also great at that. Like you got it all going on for you. Like I don't know what to say. Like this is, I'm just straight up channeling. This is, wow. You're you might come off intimidating to some guys, but it's not until after they talk to you that they get intimidated. Because like on the surface it's just like, oh, really warm, beautiful woman, cool. And then they get to know you and it's just, they freeze like a deer in headlights and they run. Yeah, it's just your frequency. You're just up there. All right, so what do they think about you, your crush? What do they think about you romantically, in the romantic sense? The rose ceremony, 20. That's the judgment card. This person is seriously thinking. They're like, is she the one? Is she the one? Should I go all in? So if this person is new or someone just coming into your life, that might be a little bit like heavy for you. It's like, hey, we just met. I'm just trying to get to know you. Train whistle. That's my sign of positive divine confirmation. Yeah, so you might be like a little bit like overwhelmed. Like, yeah, that's pretty quick. Depending on you, Pile 40, like depending on the person you are, you might think that's a good thing. It's like, oh, they have their intentions right on the table for me to see. This definitely seems like someone who is dating with the intention of marriage or something serious, and I'm glad that they're taking this seriously and also want to have dates and that I don't have to worry about it. They're taking initiative. They're saying, oh, be ready on this day at this restaurant at this time. Does that work for you? You know, like they're taking charge and they're very serious, but I'm having a great time with them. And they told me their intentions right off the bat. I appreciate that. For others of you, it might be a little bit overwhelming that someone's like, oh, I love you right away, or like, I can see a future with you, or you know, I would love to get to know you more with the intention of marriage at the end. Whatever it is, like for some of you it might be a little bit overwhelming. It's like, oh, like this is new. This is I would like to date a little bit more or something like that. Yeah, depending on where you are in your life or your own beliefs or how you feel about it personally, like we might take that either way, but either way you'll be flattered and you'll definitely know that this guy recognizes your value, Pile 40. If you are already dating this person or have been in a relationship with them for a very long time or known them for a very long time, it feels like they're taking things to the next level, and it feels like an appropriate time. I feel like they're taking things seriously. They haven't stopped taking this connection seriously. Whatever your situation is, Pile 40, like if you pick this pile, like this person takes this connection seriously and, you know, takes the steps to get to the next stage, next level of this connection very seriously, and they work at it. If they feel like something is an issue, they wait at that phase until both of you can talk it out or make something work, think of a compromise before moving on to the next one. So they took their time. And so whether this is a new or a relationship you had for a while, this person takes their time. They're not rushing anything. They're just letting you know their intentions, and they intend for you both to enjoy the process. They just want you to know their intentions, and they're hoping you take it in a good way and are flattered by it. And they want to do right by you. I'm getting like, they don't want you to waste your time, and they think that like you would prefer them being open and honest rather than not. But yeah, it does seem like they take their time. They're not rushing anything. They're just doing what they feel like is doing right by you. All right, what else do they think about you romantically? Because they do choose you, pile 40. They do choose you. And I'm getting like they're taking the right steps. The Chariot. Oh, wow. Yeah. Really, really, things are going really, really fast. I feel like this person has been waiting for the right person, and you come along and they're like, yeah, I'm not taking any chances on missing out on this beautiful opportunity. This is the best I'll get in life and better than all I've had, better than I will ever have. This is the one. They've been waiting for you if this is something new. If this is a connection where you've been dating and in a relationship, it feels like they want to move things forward fast, but they're forcing themselves to take it, at a reasonable time. And they're like, when are we going to get there? I can't wait to the next step. I can't wait to the next step of our connection. But they're doing right by you and for the connection, for everyone involved. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of intention there. And 2 major arcanas, they are taking this very seriously, and things are happening in this connection in a very, very beautiful way. I feel like you really deserve it, pile 40, because with the amount of things that you have going on, like you've done a lot to be the person that you are, to have that much self-mastery, to have that much awareness and that much, I don't know, evolution in your life. You're just like spiritually evolved, and that took a lot for you to be there. So if this person is coming into your life, then they must be a vibrational match, because it seems like you've passed on a lot of people, pile 40. Okay, so what are they thinking about just in general? Just what's in their head, and what are they thinking about recently, if you're curious to know? What other things are they thinking about besides you? Because it's with these 2 major arcanas, they are thinking about you a lot. Sorrow and spiritual are you kidding me? I never say those words. Like, I never said like evolution or spiritually evolved. I never say those words. I never say it. I haven't even pulled this card from this deck before. This is a new deck I've got. I've never say that. I've never even seen it. I've never say those terms. Wow. Set your heart free. Yeah, so with this, especially with this card with the guy looking out the bus window, kind of waiting. I feel like this person has been on a similar path. So if this is, pile 4 is usually my very spiritual girlies and guys pile. So I'm not surprised. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of paths you've taken, a lot of bus stops you passed on or taken and got back on the bus. And it's just, it's been a long, long journey, I feel like, for a lot of you who picked this pile. And you've become like a really good version of yourself. Like, you wouldn't recognize yourself 10 years ago, even maybe 5 years ago, or whenever, a few years ago. You've evolved that much, and you've had a long journey. You might have had a long journey in love as well. It might have been sad or lonely at times, feeling like you had to accept whatever the universe had in store for you, trying to make the best of any given situation or time in your life. It's finally here, pile 40. It's finally here for you, beautiful soul. Because this person, I feel like, is a vibrational match, a match for you in frequency, because I have to switch out vibes with frequency are high frequency, because actually high frequency means the vibration is lower. So you don't want to say high vibes, you want to say high frequency. I'm trying to switch out my language to match that. But yeah, they've been through the same thing. They've been waiting for you too. Or even they've been waiting for this. Yeah. I feel like for most of you this is new, or this is like somewhat new. Maybe it's a returning connection, or just it's been a long time alone or something like that. They've been through something similar. This is why it's a rare match. This is a divine match. Yeah, divine counterpart. What all you have going on, they could recognize it because they've also worked on themselves to have similar self-mastery in themselves. All right, so will they make a move? That is the question. Will they make a move? This is the most probable action that I will take, because the future is not always set in stone. Paradise! Oh, I'm so happy for you, Pile 40. Oh my god, paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Oh, I love that. I love it, love it so much, this oneness. And I'm getting it's because you're whole in yourself, so you match with someone else who's also whole within themselves, but not just whole, but also evolved, spiritually evolved as you, has gone through as many experiences as you, can match you in every way. That's what I'm feeling the oneness is. You finally get enjoy a life of peace and happiness and joy, and having the experiences that you want, and having the right energies around you in people, in opportunities, and living situation, and work situation, in all situations in your life and in love and in light. You finally get to enjoy everything that you've worked for, Pile 40. This is an age of peace. This is a time, a long time in your life, possibly till the end of days, of happiness, joy, just expanding together. When you learn and grow that much on your own, you will definitely, the universe hasn't forgot about you. They've been waiting for this moment for you. They've been waiting for this moment to arrive for you, where you two can now expand together. Wow. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you bet they're going to offer you something. You bet they're going to offer you something right away. Right away, under the Chariot, and it came out in reverse. So I feel like right off the bat, they'll ask you on a date immediately. So this is a new connection coming in, or someone that just comes back into the picture, or someone you've been talking to, dating, or in a relationship for a while. They are definitely gonna give you some sort of offer. If this is a new connection or a newer connection, they're definitely gonna ask you on a date, or ask for your number, or details, or how they contact you or message you, but definitely see you in, I'm getting in physical form, in person. So most likely out on a date. This person isn't shy. They see you, they know what to do, they ask you on a date. If they can't for some reason, long distance or something like that, video chat, phone call at the least, hear your voice. But yeah, for most of you, date right away. And that will be the date that leads to all dates until paradise, right? For those of you who have been dating or in a relationship like that, yeah, they definitely make a move. Something like a date, like not like, it might be like a ring, it might be like moving in together or something like that, but I feel like it's like a step before that. So they might bring up the question of like, hey, what do you think about possibly getting married one day? Or can you see a future with us, or live, moving in with me, or having a kid, or, is that something you think about, something you'd want with me in the future, or trying to like, if it's like a proposal type thing, like something about the future, maybe they might not make it that obvious, but I feel like the two of you, yeah, I feel like the two of you are definitely going to be talking about the future. They're definitely, that 100%, if you pick this pile and it resonates with you, are going to reach out to you about talking about the future, whether that's a date or if you've been together for a while, the next thing that is similar to like a first date. Like you go back to their place and they're like, hey, so you can leave your toothbrush here, or if you want, like, would you want to move in here with me? Like, is that something you want to talk about, or something you'd be interested in, or maybe even getting another place together, like something like that, bringing it up like casually. Yeah, but they're definitely going to ask you something in the physical that's going to open up to a new chapter in your lives, in your romantic love life. Oh, very interesting, pile 40. I'm so happy for you. You deserve it. This has been a long time coming. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful and insightful and it resonated. If it did, I really appreciate it. Like a comment, especially to let me know that you like this topic. It's a new topic for me. And just a reminder, I do have a 20% off summer sale going on at the time that I post this. It's for all my personal readings that are on my website, the link for which is below in the description. And it's very customizable. The readings, you can do it for your person if you have a specific person in mind, or new person if you want to know who this new person coming in is and more information about them. But yeah, it's fun if you want to check it out. I have like 100% accuracy rate, so just saying. And this is the summer of love. I predicted, if you pick this pile, then you might know about my other channel, Mystic Mia Moksha. That's like more highly spiritual readings, or the energy updates that I put on. I've been predicting that this is the summer of love for like the past 5 years. This is a special time in human history in this world, for this consciousness, and this is a summer of love. Like a lot of people are going to find their true loves this summer, especially if they've been on their spiritual path, if they're awakened. All right, so pile 40, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. So happy for you, and I wish you much love and light.